John, first, just run us through that interception.
The night before, we had a meeting, and we have a quiz before every game. And the last question said, what play are you going to make and what coverage? And I said it was going to be tandem. They was going to run the fallout routes. So when we're on top, they're going to fall out. And shoot, I seen it. I hesitated a little bit. And then I seen the QB look my way. I'm like, yeah, it's fallout route. And I broke on it and caught it.
You were a track star in high school also.
Yes, sir.
How does that speed play into those kind of split moment decisions?
It's probably my hurdle 7-step. Like my first 3 steps, I got to get out in my 7-step, and that was my first 3 steps out of my break. I had to get out to get the interception.
With your interception and then the 2 field goals, that was 3 trips for Toledo to the red zone that you guys held them to 6 points. How much confidence did that give the defense going forward, knowing that this is supposed to be the best offense in the MAC and we're shutting them down?
We was real confident because we knew what we had. We knew we could stop them. And then we just stayed humble until the end because, it takes 60 minutes for a game.
When you have the defensive line in front of you creating so much havoc, it makes opportunities for the defensive backs. How much do you have to kind of pay attention to what's going on with the quarterback and then, the man you're covering?
It's really with coverages. Like, if we play in one coverage, I got to look at the QB, and then another coverage, I got to look at the receiver. But mostly I look at the receiver, and then I just play off him.
True freshman getting a lot of reps in games. What can you attribute to that? And as a guy that came in the summertime and worked his way into the lineup.
Yeah, I came in. I wanted to play. So every night fall camp, I'm in my playbook until I go to sleep. And then my boy Sims went down, so I had to step up and take the role.
It's a whole new defensive staff. Obviously not for you. It's new for you, but for the whole defense. How have things gone with Coach Coleman?
Oh, it's great. It's great. Coming in, I didn't really know him because he didn't recruit me. It was DC who recruited me. And I came in, I seen him at the spring game. He was like, whoa, you're bigger than what I think. I was like, yeah. And then he was like, we have some, our family went to the same school type. And then, it's just he just took me under his wing. He developed me more and more, got me better more and more, and that's what got me the interception.
A lot of Indiana guys, especially from your area. What does that tell everybody about what's going on down there?
Man, 219 boys like that, man. And we got a chip on our shoulder from where we come from. Most people where we come from don't make it out like that for real. And so it's an honor to go out there and make plays, play on TV, let our family see us play, and the whole fan base.
Man, how nice is that your family's, it's not that far away for a trip to make them to come up to see a game?
Yeah, my mom, she come every weekend to every game, and that's a blessing.
Thanks, John.
Yes, sir.
Coach brought up an interesting point when we were meeting with the ESPN announcers last week, and that was when you decided to go to him and ask to go live during a scrimmage. Can you kind of walk us through your process of that and, what you thought it could help your chances in terms of playing time and showing what you could do?
Yeah, obviously that's the biggest part of my game is running and being able to make plays with my feet. So I've always wanted to go live in scrimmages. I always ask him to. And this time he actually let me, which I'm really appreciative of him, to actually let me go out there and show my skill set out. And I think it really benefited me and, the team as well.
Defense does a great job to win you guys the ball back. The first 3 plays don't go as planned. Walk us through that 4th and 10.
Yeah, like you said, first 3 plays. I didn't put the ball where it needed to go. That 4th and 10, we're just running all goes, just trying to get the ball up to someone. And I picked Talik. Thought it was the best matchup on the inside. He made a great move and just had to throw it to the open guy.
We kind of talked briefly about this after the game, but were you expecting, having run the same play, that 2-point conversion was going to be wide as open as it was?
Yeah, we have a list of 2-point plays that I like to run, and right when that 2-point play came, I told Coach Bell, I understand if you don't want to run it, but here's my favorite play on that list, and just because we ran it before, he didn't care about that. So I'm thankful for Coach Bell for letting me run that play and getting that score.
Coach brought it up at the post game as well. Can you talk about the mutual trust that you and the coaching staff have, knowing that Coach told you we're going for 2, you guys all wanted to go for 2, and then just making it happen?
Yeah, it's all about trust. Coach Taylor always tells us to believe, and we believe in him, he believes in us, so there's really no doubt. Obviously it's scary for a head coach. If you get it, it's good, but if you don't get it, it's the end of the world, and I understand that. But, he looked us in the eyes, and there was full confidence in the offensive side of the ball. We were moving the ball, so he trusted us, and we're really thankful for him.
All right, thanks, Broc.
Thank you.